Hey guys, it's Liz here. Welcome to Via Faith. Good morning. It is around, sorry, I'm squinting, 8:40 in the morning here. It is fall. I love fall. I love the bright yellows and the reds, hence my colors this morning. Um, if you're new here, again, welcome to Via Faith. My name is Liz, and what we do talk about here on this channel is that we motivate ourselves. We motivate ourselves to be the best parent we can be. We motivate ourselves with the business that maybe you're working on. We motivate ourselves in being the best mom, the best wife that you could be, just to have the best and productive day that you can. I am no expert. Like I said, it is a platform where I welcome ideas and we encourage ourselves. I put out what I've done and what I do to encourage myself, to motivate myself in challenging times. And yeah, so that's what we do share here, and that's what I do talk about. So, again, welcome. So, this morning I'm actually a little bit very exhausted. It's not because it's really early, but because the kids kept me up. Again, I am a first time mom of twins. So last night they didn't go to sleep early. When my mom comes over, that help that I do get, she allows them to sleep after 5, and that's what me and my husband is trying to do. We don't want the kids to sleep after 5, so that they do sleep a bit early so that we can get our downtime and relax. But last night, yeah, they didn't sleep early, and that's the time where they want to roll around, jump, scream, laugh, do all manner of things like it is afternoon. So I didn't go to sleep early, so that's why I'm exhausted. So today, what I wanted to talk about is what to do or what I've done to help me on days where I feel exhausted, days where I feel like I don't think this mothering I can do it, or I don't think, you know, like I'm able to, or am I doing, the days where you feel really exhausted and you start to question yourself whether you're good enough, whether you can do the task ahead of us. I mean, I've had days where I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I was prepared to be a mom. But then at the same time, you can never be 100% prepared with being a mom. You cannot anticipate how the kids will act 100%. So yeah, these are the few things that I do when those thoughts starts entering into your mind, or when you feel so exhausted that you begin to question your abilities. These are some of the things that I've done and I still do to help myself get through the day and just to look ahead of me. So let's get into this video. So what I do, number one is I get up in the morning, I open up my phone, not to look at Instagram or anything like that, but I go through my Bible app and just read a scripture. That's one of the things that I do. And then I say a quick prayer. I thank God for what I do have. I thank God for the great things ahead of me. And I thank God for the good friends, the family that I do have in my life. And I just pray for strength. Second thing is, guys, I go for coffee. I'm actually trying to stop drinking coffee, but the days where I am really exhausted, I do have coffee because I am home alone now with the kids and I need a bit more of energy to run around and do the things that I do need to do with them or for them. After which, I basically, the mirror right behind you, there's days where I stand there and I speak a word of affirmation. So I speak a word to myself, make sure it gets into my spirit and my soul. Some of the words that I do tell myself is, I am enough. I have the strength and the ability to do the work ahead of me. I have the strength to be a good mom. I have the strength to be a good wife. I have the strength to be a good friend. I am enough. I have the ability to start that business. I have the strength to finish that business. I have everything in me to do everything that I envision, every dream and every destiny that God has given me. So I speak a word of affirmation. And then I also just speak, just break some of the words that has been spoken to me. Like some of us, whether growing up or I don't know, maybe a friend said something to you and it's still resonating in your life and it's still having some sort of impact in your life. At the same time as I speak those good words to myself, I also refute some of those negative words like, no, I am not a failure. No, I am enough. I will be what God has said that I am. I am that businesswoman. I am a good wife. I am a good mom. So I refute those words with that positivity as well. And I just go through my day. If you guys heard, the kids are up. And so if you do hear them, try to ignore it a little bit. I am going to grab them soon, but I just wanted to let you know what I do to encourage myself when I am exhausted. And I find that the moment when I speak these words to myself or do a few of these things, it does strengthen me. It does brighten up my day. It does give me enough energy. So what else do I do, guys? I also don't procrastinate. After I've spoken these things to myself, I get right to the task ahead of me. I don't allow anything else to stop my day. The negativity of life, the challenges that I'm going through behind the scene, I don't let that stop me, right? I go ahead to that task, that vision, and I try to do the work ahead of me in layers, because if I try to cramp everything together, it may overwhelm me. So I do it in layers, right? So I persist at it. I persist at the work, even with maybe challenges behind the scene. What else do I do? And then it's okay to take a little bit of break. I take a little bit of break in between. Maybe watch a show that you like to laugh if you have time, moms, parents out there. Just a little clip here and there just to, laugh a little bit, or just it may be a motivational speaker, or just listen to it, just to, again, to have that little bit of break, just to do that little thing that you do enjoy doing. So once again, guys, this is what I do to help me out when I am exhausted, when I with everything else going on, maybe I feel like giving up on that project that I'm working on behind the scene. These are a few things that I do and I do tell myself to encourage myself. So again, once again, what do? I wake up in the morning, I read a scripture, I read something in the morning that has influence in my life, and that does impact my life. So I read a scripture, after which I pray, and I just recognize the blessings that I do still have in my life. I go for that coffee, maybe for you that cup of tea, that cup of green tea. I take that to just give me that energy. What else do? I become still persistent in the midst of exhaustion. I get right to the work, and I start I do it in layers, because I don't, once again, want it to overwhelm me. And the last thing that I said, I watch a show, maybe I watch a clip that of somebody that I just love, or of something that I just love, and I laugh. I just take it in. That's also something else that I do, again, to keep me going. So guys, these are the things that I do. What do you do when you feel that exhaustion, when you feel like giving up, when you feel like quitting? Let me know. Like I said, we help one another out. We encourage one another who are going through maybe few challenges. We encourage one another to be the best version of themselves, whatever they are working on at the moment. right? So let me know what you do. Let me know how your week went or how your week is going. Yeah, let me know. Let me hear from you. And I hope your week went well last week. And I do hope that this do help you. This does encourage you to go through the week with excitement, with a sense of accomplishment, with a sense of I can do it, and that I am enough and I am strong enough to do the work and the task that is ahead of me. Don't give up, guys. You're already there. You're almost there. Just before I go, anyone that you've ever heard of, any famous person, maybe an actress, they had times in their career where maybe they thought, maybe I should take a seat back. Or they had times where the doors were slammed in their faces, right? But they still were persistent. They never gave up to the no's that many said to them in the business, or that I don't think you can do it, right? They persisted. And a lot of us hear their stories now and we're like, wow, yeah, that will be you. Somebody may be listening to your story soon. Maybe it's a cousin, a family member, a friend, right? So the point is, I said this story to let you know once again that you are enough and you can do it. When you feel that exhaustion and all that no's and so forth, don't let it get to you. Be persistent at it. Speak those words to yourself, those words of encouragement, and work on that craft. And soon everything will flourish, everything will come forth. It's just a process, like I told you guys in my last video. Everything is a process. When you plant a seed, it goes through the processes that it needs to go through, and then in their season, in their right time, it perks up, it comes forth, it flourishes, it becomes beautiful. So know that whatever you're going through, it is a process, and you are going to make it, and you can achieve that dream and that vision that you do have. So thank you. Sorry I rambled on too long. Thank you for joining me today. Please do like and subscribe to my channel, and do click the notification button so that every time I upload videos, you'll be notified about it. I will be having videos every week, so stay tuned. And yeah, I will see you guys real soon. Have a great day, and know that you are enough and you can do this.